Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So now I'm willing to speak about this concerning topic about when we as humans know that what we are doing is wrong, then why on earth do we repeat it? I mean, why do we even do it when we know it is going to harm us, when we know it is something that is going to disturb our lives? Then why do we do it purposefully? When we know junk food is not good for us and we go and eat junk food again and again, is it that we want to prove someone wrong? Like sometimes we could say that there's a person who doesn't understand what I am telling or what I'm thinking. So even if it is good for me, I might do that. Like this person is telling me to do this, I'm going to say no to it. Even though it is not good for me, but that person is telling no. He or she doesn't understand me. Even if it is benefiting me, that person told me to do so. I'm going to say no to it. I'm going to reject it. Is it the reason? Another reason could be that I have heard this a lot. मस्ती चढ़ गई है. So we do this wrong things with ourselves for fun. Okay, we know we shouldn't spend a lot of time on distracting apps and not waste our times just scrolling and watching things on YouTube, because the content is only there to not make you content enough, not make you content enough, because nothing will make us satisfied, because we think what next is going to come is going to benefit us. So do we do the wrong thing for fun? Okay, I understand dopamine kind of thing is there, dopamine rise, rush, whatever, but still it's not something nice. It's not a legitimate reason to say that I'm having fun doing the wrong thing, so I will do it even though it's harming me. Okay, let's put it in this perspective. This perspective where I know I am doing wrong, and my consciousness. Okay, my conscience. How do you pronounce this word? Conscience. Whatever. You understand what I'm telling? And my heart knows it is wrong. My brain knows it is wrong. My mind knows it is wrong. My conscious self knows it is wrong. Then still we do it. Another example is like, I know I can turn off the light, but I'm so lazy to go and get up and turn off the light, even though I know the electricity bill is going to come into my pocket, even though I know that I don't need the light anymore, but I'm wasting my sleep time. But is it due to laziness we do the wrong thing? Only maybe because the right thing might cause more efforts. So are we humans that lazy that we are ready to accept something that is wrong for us, but we don't want to make any more efforts? That's what I thought. I mean, we are so lazy, not willing to do that job, and still we know the consequences and we prefer which is more easier task, and we go on with it even though we know it's the wrong option. Even though I know I'll get a negative marking if I choose this option, I'm just so lazy to move on to the option B, to move my hand a little and just bubble the option B, and I'm just saying, who cares to bubble option B now, even though I know it's right. Let's go on with A. I'm not willing to move on my hand and not even an inch. It's okay, but still, what is one way that we can just make ourselves to do the right thing at the right time and making our priorities and what matters to us, that actually matters to us in that point in time. So I think it's only about taking a thinking step. Like, you think what is right and what is wrong. The only way is to reflect, take a pause, and think what we are doing is right thing or wrong. Am I doing like this step? This step, will it help me to grow, or will I decline with it? Will I get at least 0.0001% better, or even worse or better? So I think better option is the better one, usually the best one, inshallah. But we humans have been so lately being opposed with this type of silence. We want the aesthetic type of things, such as I will go into a cafe and then I'll experience my reflection. Why we can just keep our phones down right now, pause this video, just, what do you say? What do you call this method where you just click the button in the middle and then, or else the three lines button, and then just swipe it off? I like that option because I don't have to click back again and again. Just go back. No, not go back. Click those three lines on the touch screen and then just swipe it up or down and just click clear. And then that thing it's vanished. I mean, it's only 2 to 3 swipes to you to reflect. You don't need to be thinking that I need to make my mind ready to feel aesthetic, and then I will make myself to reflect and have self-awareness to life again. So, but we need something that will help us to remember that what we are doing is right or wrong. Especially when we are on our phones, we are just taking the next decision mindlessly. I mean, we don't even take the decision. Our hand is trained to just scroll down, down, and down, and down. So you're thinking that the next one will be better, the next one will be better, and then you raise your eyes and see the clock that it's already time up. It's time to sleep, or it's time that you're planning to go out, and now you're feeling motivated to study, and then right now you think, at that point in time, now only I thought of studying, now only our home people want to go out, now only it is the time to make me go out, and then we put the blame on others. Still, we feel guilty that I usually sit for studying very less times, and when it coincides I begin to blame others. That's not fair. But isn't it true that, I think of this thing a lot of time, that now only I sat for studying, now only we have to go out, and then I say I don't want to go. But of course, living alone at home is like all through the night, when nobody's going to be at home? How will I manage the things? Okay, I'm still a kid anyways. Mm, you're getting me. We just think that our mind makes up things like this, that I was going to study, but because these people did not allow me to study, I mean, they had plans way before itself. Or maybe it just became an instant thought. But this doesn't happen every day. You don't go out every day to visit a relative or to eat outside, I mean, with the family, I'm telling. But I think reflection is important. So recently I wrote a blog on this thing. I was very, very confused about how I should get myself thinking about what I'm doing. I mean, what is the decision I can take with my conscious self, if that is the correct pronunciation. Okay, so I made out this 7 seconds rule. Mm, it will take 7 seconds. Okay, so you're only listening to it. There's no visual effects mostly here. Only words and captions on turned on. So I think according to what I remember, what I wrote is close your eyes first. I will close my eyes myself. Then close your fists. Make a punch. Feel the pain by just pressing your hands hard. See, I'm not telling you to just if you have long nails, please cut it because it's not a healthy thing. Just press your fingers hard. Feel the pain. That what you were going to do with your own hands was going to destroy your future. It was going to make you more worser. Even though if it is 0.0001%, every moment if I'm getting worser by this percentage, I don't know how much worser I will get in just 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour, whatever. HOUR. Okay. Now I think you are closing your eyes and having your fists closed, tight, tighten it nicely. Feel the tips of your fingers about what you are going to do with them. Right? If you do not close your eyes, then think of the day you want it to be true. You want that day to come true. You want this thing. You want that thing. Think of the result day. I know result is not the actual thing. The process matters. But sometimes we need ourselves to think of the result to make ourselves progress in life, to feel the progress that it is visible by showing that we are doing something. So, eyes closed, fists closed. I'm thinking of the day I want it to be true. You can think of yourself. I'm thinking too. If you want, you can roll your eyes, see through the scene, think of what other people. See, I'm not saying that what other people think is your main motive, but it is one of the things you might want to think, such as how your family will feel, how proud your friends will feel about you, about how the teachers. It's not only about studying; it could be other things also. So think of it. So eyes closed, fists closed, feel pressing my fingertips, and thinking of the day I want it to be true. I guess I'm almost done. Alhamdulillah. Inshallah, I just want this day to come true. Then I think of what mm, the ones who care for me think, like how they will feel. I'm thinking about it. So then, next step, think about the day you want it to be true. Again, now after you're done, slowly open your eyes. I know there's a lot of brightness difference. Just in case you're sitting in the dark, avoid using phone in the dark. You don't want to be blind before anything. Why do you want to threaten yourself with this type of thing? Okay, now look at your face and tell, भविष्य मेरी मुट्ठी में है. मुट्ठी में क्या था? Your fingertips. So whether you choose to take the pen in your hand or you choose to scroll again, it's all your things, because you know how desperately you want that things to happen with you. You know how proud the people who care for you will feel. You know again how desperately you want that day to come true. And then the best part is that Allah has allowed you to choose it. I mean, you have your own will, you have free will. You can choose your next step. Nobody is forcing you like anything that they'll just put you somewhere. I mean, we now have been having such a peaceful life, alhamdulillah. No matter what is going on in the world or outside the house, maybe the dogs are barking or somebody is playing, things don't matter much to us. There's a lot of difference between hearing and listening, my mother says. She got it from her teacher of her times. Like, the teacher, he said, it seems that hearing is when you just hear the sound of fan turn on, it's rotating, it doesn't matter. There's some faint sound of some generator or the fridge or something like that. What else can I hear? I can hear that strange sound that is always buzzing in our ears. Okay, I'm not hearing it, I'm listening it because I'm focusing on the sound. I'm listening to it. My mother told me about this, that about we just are in an environment where people are just turning on music and doing that. So she said there's a difference between hearing and listening. Music is going on, let it go on. I mean, what has gotten into sorry, what is it with you? What does it have to do with you? So if you are not listening to it, you are just hearing. If you are focused in some other job which you are doing, do your work. No, why does it matter to you? So we won't listen to that music that time. We are just hearing it, and actually things get faint when we are not thinking about it. When we are focused to only one thing, the things around it doesn't matter. So I hope the 7 seconds rule helped. I know it's not 7 seconds completely because you might take time thinking about how you want your day to be. I mean, what type of day you want to be true, inshallah. Then about how the emotions, the expressions, you and your family and other people who care for you think about, like how they are going to respond to it, and how you are going to feel. And yes, the last, second last, I guess, the sixth step will be thinking about the amazing day again, the amazing moment again, inshallah. So, and then slowly opening your eyes and looking at your fist and telling yourself, भविष्य तुम्हारी मतलब मेरी मुट्ठी में है. So it's my job to take the next thing. I tried it sometimes, and it actually works. It gives me a lot of peace, and inshallah it will give you too. So feel free to follow it. And in case you want to add up something to it, you may do it, because this is not the perfect thing. Nothing is perfect except for Allah. Nobody is perfect other than Him. So always believe in Himself. Oh, sorry, believe in yourself. But before that, believe in Him, because He is the source of everything. So I hope you loved it. I loved it. See, I'm not telling you don't do the same thing, add up, remove anything you want. But I think after you think of the amazing day and then think of the emotions that others will feel and you will feel, and then thinking about the same thing again, the day to how it will be, I think it kind of makes you feel in that momentum, the capacitor comes to life kind of thing. It gives you the kinetic energy to keep on moving, like that sudden push. Yes. So people made 5 seconds rule, 2 minutes rule, and all that stuff to reflect. I think 7 is a nice number, but no number is lucky or unlucky. Every number is just a cardinality of things. That's it. So I request you to just use that method which we just said, the 3 lines, then just swipe it off, whatever makes sense. And then I'm not asking you to subscribe at all. In fact, don't subscribe to my channel, please, because I am discussing about the things that worked out for me. Each and every human is uniquely unique. So what worked out for me is not. I mean, it might not work for you. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't consider yourself. So, and another thing, live for yourself, because what is life if you don't live for yourself? And living for yourself also includes doing things doing the right thing at the right time. And always remember, Allah is always watching what you are watching. So, signing off with this. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. May Allah help us all and guide us through Sirat al-Mustaqim, the righteous path which He loves, and may we love it too. Ameen. Thumma ameen.